Without a doubt, mobile devices, the internet, and other connected technologies have drastically improved our lives. Piles of paper forms? We don't want them anymore. They don't work. We want pixels, secure forms, and instant approvals. It's no longer the 1970s, and we aren't willing to sit around and leisurely wait for things anymore. But someone forgot to tell the timeshare industry this, and until now, there's been a missing piece so desperately needed by resort managers, owners, and operators. This piece is Timeshare Pro Plus. As a suite of several cloud-based, easy-to-use software modules, Timeshare Pro Plus drastically removes the bottlenecks in timeshare dealings, from title transfers to generating estoppel documents and so much more. Timeshare Pro Plus is form-based, mobile-friendly, and so simple to use that the most difficult thing about it is choosing which of the modules will improve your life the fastest. Whether you're an owner, buyer, or manager, we made Timeshare Pro Plus with the goal of allowing you to spend less time leisurely waiting for snail mail approvals and more time lounging in the beautiful weather. In the timeshare industry, title transfers are a tedious, confusing drag. They take too long and are too poorly documented and cause both owners and the resort manager far too much stress. And no one could tell you about this better than Jane. Jane got into this business to run resorts, not stress over title transfers. But here she is, wasting countless hours dealing with frustrated owners, just trying to get through what should be a routine process. And vacation timeshares should be anything but stressful. Jane knows that it's no longer 1972 and figures that because so much today can be accomplished using mobile devices and cloud-based applications, there must be something for the timeshare industry, right? Well, there wasn't. At least until now, when Jane discovered the Timeshare Pro Plus owner-to-owner module. This intuitive online software allows Jane to create her own branded web portal, helping her owners negotiate the title transfer process. Instead of her owners bashing their heads against the wall trying to assemble, interpret, and complete confusing paper forms, they simply navigate through a secure step-based form that is accessible from any device anywhere on Earth with an internet connection. So what's the result? A process that used to take 3 colluding patent attorneys an entire day took Jane's owners only 10 minutes using Timeshare Pro Plus. In a right now world, this is as close to right now as she can get. And for Jane, this means far easier document handling, more time, less stress, and most importantly, satisfied timeshare owners. Having problems requesting an estoppel, process taking far too long? Let's meet Jane, the resort manager. Jane here wastes far too much time on things that today's technology should be able to streamline. Requesting an estoppel should be quick. Her owners need it, the buyers demand it, and if there's one thing that really grinds Jane's gears, it's managing the whole process. Fortunately, Jane found the technology that solves this problem. Jane found RequestMyEstoppel.com. As one of several intuitive cloud-based modules from the Timeshare Pro Plus suite, RequestMyEstoppel.com is an online portal where owners and others can request a timeshare estoppel. Jane's users can scan and upload documents like seller authorizations, contracts, deeds, and in minutes, Jane can generate an estoppel for all parties to securely download instantly. Because of this, Jane has impressed not only her owners by saving them eons of time, but her buyers as well, shortening what once was a tedious, mundane process from something that once took weeks into merely minutes.
What's the most common lie told today? It's probably, I have read and agreed to the terms and conditions. It's no fun squinting through contracts, agreements, fine print, and poorly outlined documents, much less printing, faxing, copying, signing, and archiving them all. And when people aren't having enough fun, they get angry. And few feel the brunt of this anger more than the timeshare sales manager. So for these overworked and underappreciated professionals, we created JiffyDocs.com. With JiffyDocs.com, the sales manager can enter information about the transaction online using standard real estate documents as templates, preparing top-quality, professional-looking sales contracts, all using a simple cloud-based form. Just click to access, input the information, and generate the needed documents digitally within minutes. And what's more, all Timeshare Pro Plus modules support digital signatures, meaning documents can be signed without ever having to troubleshoot the scanner or make a trip to the store for some overpriced printer ink. So stop working with antiquated fax machines, 4-point font, and irritable customers, and start saving time, postage, ink, paper, and frustration for everyone involved. Begin using JiffyDocs.com today and start preparing the real estate documents that your customers can actually read. Let's face it, no one enjoys a headache. And whether you're a closing company fighting to stay compliant with escrow laws or an owner renting out your timeshare, chances are, with the way things are, you're set up for a headache of gargantuan proportions. What causes these headaches? Well, let's start with Phil here. Phil, the timeshare owner, feels like the escrow process should be not only so much simpler, but quicker too. As an owner, Phil wants to work with only trustworthy escrow services, but renters want their sunny vacation rentals now. Because of this, Phil wastes hours and hours going back and forth between the two, and back and forth again and again and yet again. And on top of this all, Phil can't keep his head above all of the paper applications, regulations, and approvals, all funneled through snail mail. Here come those headaches again. Then one day, a friend introduced Phil to HoldMyEscrow.com. HoldMyEscrow.com is a ridiculously easy-to-use online escrow service with daily reconciled and audited accounts. HoldMyEscrow.com manages the largest independently owned timeshare escrow market, covering 80% of all areas. Processes that used to take weeks can now be completed in minutes. Safe to say, this was the cure Phil was seeking. The online software in the Timeshare Pro Plus suite is simple enough for both owners and renters to use, leaving everyone to spend far less time fighting escrow headaches and far more time in the beautiful weather.